Hello, 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 Love Revolution beloveds. Y'all, I am here with my dear sister. Now, I don't meet a stranger, and I am always delighted to bring all of my phenomenal guests. Kristi and I know each other so well. Our lives are so interconnected in like eight different ways, seriously. And so I have been on the receiving end of like I'm almost teary for the love that she has shown to me, and she has shown it in many, many, many ways. And it is always a joy and delight to be with my sister Kristi. So she is joining us on the Love Revolution interview series, and I can't wait to hear how she is intentionally infusing her personal and professional life with love. So, with that, welcome, Kristi, and tell us a little bit about you.
Thank you. Well, gosh, I am an electrical engineer and I co-own MK Elevate. So that's a workout company that does online workouts and local events. And I feel really blessed that I'm able to kind of balance out my brain and, kind of the way life is by doing both sides of all the things.
Yes, 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 yes. And then I know you have phenomenal stuff happening in your personal life too. So just a little bit about what's going on with you and your family.
I have twin boys that are 14. They're eighth graders. And I've got my husband, Chuck. He is amazing. He works for the government, he works for the Air Force and has for the longest time. So he is a full timer. He's got, several more years till he retires. But I'm blessed with my mom and mother-in-law have been close to us for so long, and they've helped raise the kids, and with just a lovely local community and longtime friends.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's dive right in. You and I've had a thousand conversations about love. And
Yeah.
so I don't want I want you to share what you want to share. So just talk about what's intriguing about love to you and how you are being intentionally loving in all those facets of your life.
Okay, I love that. So, haha. Agape love, I learned about this from Miss Elizabeth. But what I think is cool about it is that, first people feel like love is gooey and ooey, but really it's just kind of respect and that admiration and that level of love, but it's different than like romantic love. And so I think that's cool that that can be anywhere and everywhere and that you can give that to everyone and they deserve that. So I try to think of others in general, like that's something I try to be I'm a very fair person. So I always try to make sure that everyone is getting, their piece of the pie. But also if someone's working harder, that I try to make sure that they are getting their share too. So that's
Yes.
something I've always done with work and such is made sure that everyone is feeling equitable.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, it used to be we wanted people to feel equal, but equal means everybody gets the same thing. Equitable is everybody gets what they need, which is two different things, right? And so I love that intentionality as well. Talk about how you are infusing MK Elevate specifically with love, you and Mandy, because I'm on the receiving end of that, y'all. Let me tell you, that program has absolutely changed my life. Like I joined and actually asked Christy about an annual membership because I knew that it was going to be transformational, and it has. I got my blood pressure medicine cut in half because of the work I'm doing with Christy. That's how much she has loved on me by providing this amazing service and accountability. So, how are you though intentionally doing that, Christy?
What I think kind of cool about MK Elevate is it's just it's all about the people, right? I mean, obviously anybody can teach a workout class, but you have to have the people that want to do it and that are really there for all that stuff and that are present and wanting to be there. And so I feel like Mandy and I do our best to make it fun and make it not so serious. We're not, you know, and yoga, we do a lot of yoga, which I love. It's a different, we both are athletes. So like I ran track at the University of Idaho.
Mhm.
and loved, like, I enjoyed track, but I enjoy sports in general. And so I'm always like, go, 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 push, push, push. And yoga came into my life after college. I wish
Mhm.
it had been there before. But I think just having the ability to share that aspect of it, which is not necessarily like my growing up background, but I wish it would have been. So I'm trying to infuse that in through our classes as well as through our kids. Like we teach a kids yoga class every Wednesday morning. So I taught the kiddos this morning. And it's fun to be able to share with them how to breathe, how to relax, how to, kind of navigate life and and like I said, how yoga, breathing, poses, etc. can do it. And the fact that it doesn't have to be serious. We
Yeah.
don't have to be in the perfect pose and you don't have to there's nothing that's too exact or too specific
Yeah.
based on how we do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So basically you wish you had had yoga from day one because yoga helps you learn how to breathe, how to relax, and how to navigate life. I mean, who doesn't need those things, right? And
Right?
that's exactly right. That's why I love doing your classes so much because I can do what I can do on that day. And even if I do and sometimes there are classes that I'm like, I just love this class. I'm just going to do it for the next 5 days because you renew your library so often. I mean, every week you update it. And so, but there are times it's like, I just love this class. I'm going to do this class. And for 5 days, I can do it differently with, depending on how I woke up that day or, whatever's going on with me. And I think the accountability piece that you and Mandy provide is crucial. Like that makes me feel as loved as the classes do because you're developing that relationship with me, which is so powerful and so impactful. And it's such a way to say, like, you're cheering me on to be the best Elizabeth that I can be. Not in comparison to, what you do every day or what Mandy does every day, but just what is Elizabeth gonna get up and do? And that's really powerful. And I know that you don't provide that just for me.
Yes, we do it for everybody. But what I love is that it's like the best Elizabeth today, right? Because it doesn't, you don't even have to compare yourself to yesterday or 3 weeks ago or into the future. It's all about you today, which I think is what makes it better is, when you can just be like, okay, this is what I need today.
Yes, 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 yes. So, in terms of leading with love, and you are one of the premier folks out there that are intentionally leading with love, can you talk about an example where the old Kristi would have responded a certain way, but now with this agape love mindset, that you responded in this other way?
Oh gosh, I'm sure I can think of one. Yes, actually, my mom and I were cleaning my house, or we were at a rental and cleaning it the other day, and she kind of came in and felt like she needed to clean what I was cleaning, but not out of like it wasn't like she was didn't think I wasn't doing a good job. I think she actually felt like she should be doing it instead of me. And I was like, I got this. I'm good. And I felt like I was able to talk to her and lead with love by saying, like, it's okay, you go do this and we'll work together to get this done. And so just kind of being able to take a step back and
Yeah.
recognize that, not like she's trying to take my job. Like switching
Right.
it up and being like, oh, okay, let's like we're just in a little miscommunication here and reset it instead of sometimes, old me might have been like, what? I'm just gonna go do nothing. Or not, I wouldn't do that, but you know what I mean? Like you just
Right.
don't do the right thing.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And what the leading with love, what you utilized, showed in that example is leading with love is often, if not 100% of the time, other centered. So rather than, wait a minute, I'm going to take offense and I'm going to make it about me. What you said was, I'm going to figure out, okay, I think the message I could receive is this. However, I think my mom meant this, and therefore I'm going to respond this way, which gives you all the power. I just talked to a young person the other day and they were actually talking about a girlfriend. And they were like, I just said to her, I need some space. Like, I need a day where it's just for me. And then the girlfriend was texting, and then the guy was texting her back, and the guy was all frustrated that she wouldn't give him space. And I said, sweetie, it's not up to her to hold your boundaries. If you say I need space and somebody texts you within that period and you answer them, you're giving up your power. And so you, Kristi, the way that you accepted that power was I could hear that message in lots of different ways. I'm choosing to hear it this way. I'm choosing to respond in this way. And what a beautiful way to create like a loving memory. And we all oftentimes have those choices. Obviously, there are things that happen that, that don't fall under that perimeter, but a lot of the time it's really not about us. It's really, and understanding that someone is coming from a great place is really, really powerful.
Yeah,
Okay.
most people really are, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if folks want to get in touch with you with MK Elevate, I mean, obviously with the electrical engineering, you can share this. I don't know how many electrical engineers will see this video, but if you'll share how do folks can get in touch with you.
Oh, yes, definitely. We have all the fun things, the Facebook, Instagram, as well as YouTube. We got some free videos on there to check us out. Or we have the whole interwebs, www.mkelevate.com.
Excellent.
So, but yeah, we are always happy. We offer a free class on our website. So you can always try on any of our on-demand class or live classes that are live via Zoom. And yeah, we would love to help more people to just figure out how it is they want to move and how they want to work out. And I feel like working out is physical, mental, spiritual. Like it
Yes.
can really just make you feel better all
It
over.
does. It does. It does. It does. It does. You are such a love and such a delight. I thank you so very much for being a part of the Love Revolution interview series. And until next time, beloveds, y'all check us out for more videos in the series, but definitely go find Kristi. Go take a class. Go feel how good it feels to really be kind to yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually through one of her classes. She's not exaggerating. All right, beloveds. Thank y'all. Bye bye.
Thank you, Elizabeth.